I don't wanna wifey, my nigga. I don't even wanna pipey, my nigga. It's a fuckathon. I'ma go rip-a-thon, smoke a fat blunt right out the fucking bar.
YouTube, Dot Nation, was good? Back with another video. This one is a narration. Last video was a live commentary. I'm just trying to switch it up and see what y'all like best. In this video, I will be just talking through the gameplay, letting y'all know what's going through my head through each play and whatnot. Y'all see my first play, I got a kill on a Randeezy that was paying no attention to me. Here I am getting shot by somebody else. So I am building here. This isn't a recent gameplay, so I was still kind of a noob this time. This is before the patch where you could build through things. You see this player, I'm just being patient with him. See, he started shooting at me, so I'm just seeing what he's trying to do. He's not really aggressive, even though he started shooting at me. He seems really confused about what he wants to do. He's somewhat shooting at my base. He jumps out. Now he's on the ground. I'm still staying patient. Haven't taken a shot. Wait for my opportunity and easy kill. Thank you. Take his loot. See that he has my favorite weapon, the legendary bolt. So glad he started shooting at me. It was worth it. Looking back at it now, I should have grabbed those 2 med kits from those 2 people. But I like holding 15 bandages in solo. Plus, I didn't think to grab both of them. I was still thinking about 1 med kit for some reason. But 15 bandages in solo usually works out for me. Now, next, I'm trying to get to high ground. I don't really like being in this area because there's a lot of mountains and people can just literally look you down and shoot you. So my first mentality is to get to higher ground. That's any tip that I can give to a new player. Just get to high ground. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I consider that I have some IQ about shooting games in general. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, so I can use some of those tactics and then apply those to Fortnite. Now, as you can see, I'm not really trying to go through tilted. I'm, running on the outside, on the outskirts, trying to see if anyone might be, still be running around here. So I used to watch a lot of Chris Move when I was younger, a lot of Chris Move Call of Duty. So I'm camping. I'm camping. And a lot of people look down on camping, but camping in Fortnite in a base is different from camping in a building where you're hiding in a freaking corner with a shotgun waiting for somebody to run by you. But in Fortnite, I'm hiding in plain sight in my base, and it's up to you. If you want to rush me, that's up to you, my guy. So camping in Fortnite is completely different, in my opinion, than camping in other games. Well, as long as you're in the base. This does not apply to building camping or bush camping. I'm strictly talking about camping in a base. Now, I see no one's around currently, so I'm making my way again. I noticed there's another high point, so I'm just trying to get there so I can get a better view of what's around and so I can see my surroundings better. Building up here. Still a noob at this point. As you can see, I'm building kind of slow. I still build slow. What am I talking about? Wow. You see, I hated this part of the game because we couldn't build through things. We could build through washing machines. We could build through couches, but we can't build through trees and cars, which didn't make sense to me. So once I'm at this high point again, I'm building, going back to my camping look. I'm trying to see who I can catch slipping, running out. See, I only have 3 seconds left until the circle closes, and I noticed that it's on me, so I'm currently good. Want to build a little higher, get an even better view. Something tells me someone's going to be running out over here. This is Tilted Towers, and I haven't seen anybody yet. And being that the storm is closing right next to it, I know people are going to be running out. Still scanning the area. Trying to see who I can see. camping, of course. I see building back there, so I assume someone's back there or someone has been back there. Here I am. I believe this is called ghost peeking, where you just break the brick or the material and you can see through it. Basically, they can't shoot you, but you can still see through it. As you can see. I use it, and I know this one shot. Easy. Thank you. Now, I'm still scanning the area, trying to see if I can find anyone else. I noticed someone else running out in the open. One shot, one kill. Thank you. 2 easy kills for me. I don't know, something that was I was just itching. Something was telling me somebody was coming, so still scanning the area. Looking towards Shifty. I doubt anyone will be behind me now. I don't know. It's just what I'm being told. But I was going to get that loot at the time, but I quickly changed my mind just because I didn't feel like it was worth it. I was pretty good on weapons. I was at this point in the game, when I was playing the game, I wasn't that skilled at knowing that I needed to have a lot of material. So I thought that, what did I have? 250 was enough. But, you know, looking back at it, this definitely was not enough. You want to have at least, I wouldn't say you want to have at least 600 in a solo. That's just me, at least. Now, still scanning the area. Looking towards Shifty, seeing if I see anyone. No one's to my west or my north. Now I'm looking south. West again. Not seeing anyone. Still doing my thing, as you know. I want to know how y'all feel about camping. Do y'all look down on camping? Do y'all like to rush? What is y'all play style? Here I spot someone else. I notice he might be a decent player because he has the mind to block the ramp as he's running up it. Here I don't want to take an unnecessary shot and miss, so I wait for my time. I see him building up top. I'm assuming he probably sees me, being that he's at the highest point and I'm at like the next highest point within the circle. So I'm trying to get a look, looking through my walls, trying to see if he notices me, and of course he does because he's shooting at me. So this guy think it's sweet. Here I am breaking the material before I rebuild it so I can still see through it. And this guy thinks it's sweet. Simple as that, man. I'm thinking to myself, man, he got to learn his lesson. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So here I am seeing if he has another look at me. And I'm pulling up. Simple. I noticed somebody had built over here, and I wasn't actually sure what that came from, but it actually benefited me, being that I didn't even have to build over there. God works in mysterious ways. Here I am making my way to bring this guy some good news. He's still building higher. I'm not sure if he's getting shot at or not. But here I am. I'm committed on pushing this guy. I'm not being indecisive. I'm like, alright, he gotta die. In this moment, I feel like a bad player will just get closer and maybe start shooting at his base. I'm simply rushing. I don't know if y'all ever use this move that you all see me just use, but I built a ramp on top of the base, but I didn't use that one. I went around and I built behind him. As you can see, if you can rewind it and go back and take a better look at that one, man. That catches a lot of players off guard. Easy kill. Still haven't been touched at this point. Supply drop next to me. I noticed a guy in this break here. So once again, I'm breaking the material, trying to get a better view without getting shot. Trying to see where he is exactly. And I notice he's looking right at me. So I take my shot. He misses. He takes his shot. So here I am, just taking just messing with him here, taking random shots at his base to fool around. I'm still scanning to see if anyone's next to me. I'm breaking these ramps that I built. I don't like someone can easily just run up and shoot me, so those need to go down. Still making sure I keep my eye on this guy, but he seems pretty committed on staying at his base, even though I'm above him. So I'm still trying to get my shot on this guy. I'm right on the edge of the circle, so I'm not moving at this point. I feel like I'm in a good position. Still scanning the area as always. You gotta stay aware. I see him shooting at someone else. I hit him. Now I should have got a headshot. That was a bad shot for me. Still did some damage to him though. He has to lick his wounds a little bit. So here I noticed that the circle is not on me. I have a minute, so I like to move before I have to move, if you know what I mean. I'd rather start running now and get my position as opposed to, you know, running when the circle is right behind me and I have no choice but to move forward. So here I find a legendary scar within this supply drop. Probably should have used the slurp juice because I failed, but I really wasn't thinking at the time. Here I am building up to get a little better cover for myself. Still keeping my eye on this guy, and I noticed there are still 4 people left other than me. Still seeing this guy, trying to get a hit on him. We both miss again. And this is when I start getting frustrated. I hate when I'm having these exchanges and I miss, because all I want to do is just kill this person. But I have to stay patient. I have to stay patient in these moments. Just the wrong decision and you can be dead just like that. Here I am, I'm so anxious to shoot him, I'm shooting my own ramp. Still trying to get a peek at this guy. Unable to hit. And you see me going frantic here because I hear somebody launch padding next to me. And I instantly go into panic mode. Not panic mode, but awareness mode, where I'm like, where is this person? I mean, I definitely heard you. I'm not crazy. And of course, I spot her under my stairs. I take her down, luckily. This guy's shooting at me again. 3 people left. Well, 2 people other than me. Now I'm trying to make sure I'm within the circle. Build so I'm not getting hit. This guy's pretty much on top of me, and the circle is on him. Well, it's on me now, actually, so I'm not in the worst spot. If this guy was a good player, he would have easily just ran over on top of me and started shooting me, but he was really passive, so he stayed in his base, and like I said before, he was intent on not leaving his base. So here I am healing up. Now I'm trying to just build up, get a better view, see where he is, and of course I notice him looking right at me. So this tree is in my way, not allowing me to build, which is so frustrating. So I'm getting a higher view now. Trying to make my move on this guy. But not trying to play too aggressive, just trying to get a better position. He knows where I am, I know where he is. My biggest concern at this point is where is the 3rd player. Now I built up to his point. Now I'm going for the kill. Still trying to get a look at him, see what he wants to do. I don't even take a shot yet. I would prefer to get a snipe here. I take a few shots, I wait for him to peek. 2 headshots, GG. Your base is my base, my guy. Thank you. Now, it's 1v1. I'm looking for this last player. I'm building right now to try to get a better view. Thinking he might be in a bush. Maybe he's under the base. I have no clue at this point. Don't have any material really, but I know I just killed that guy, so I went and got some brick that he had. Luckily, he had a decent amount, which I felt like was enough to get me through one fight. Still looking for this kid. I can't find him anywhere. So I see that there's 15 seconds. I'm trying to make sure my first priority is that I am in the circle, because that storm starts doing a good like 5 damage around this time. I will be dead quick. Here I am running back to the circle, building once again to make sure that I don't get shot at. Looking for this kid, wondering where he could be, because the storm is closing in. I see him under me. GG. Thank y'all for tuning in. Catch y'all in the next video.
Hey, take a L, roll the window down.